This is the youngest Lemken. Meet Henry, born into a family that's run its own business for generations. Someday it'll be his turn. Henry is 10 months old, and his mother, Nicola Lemken, is back on the job after taking maternity leave. Currently, she works 2 days a week. On the field behind her company's factory, she checks out the firm's latest product. It's a planting machine that plants and fertilizes the field in one go.
I love working on site with the farmers, trying out new machines. And we have a good customer base as a result. I always like working with solid things, and sometimes people are surprised when I'm in the field with them and get my hands dirty. I'm not really what you'd call a delicate person.
Her company sells 200 million euros worth of goods every year. Her father has been running it since the 1960s. But now he likes to take on different tasks. The family recently invested 25 million euros in new production facilities. The machines used to be put together in individual steps. Now they're produced far more effectively on an assembly line, just like cars. Much of the production is exported to Eastern Europe. The company employs about 1,000 people, and Nicola Lemken does not think minimum quotas for women are a good idea.
I hope that no one starts telling us who we have to hire. We completely depend on finding the right people. We don't hire women or men, we hire people who are qualified for a particular position. If we were to start being restricted in our choice, we'd be in big trouble. Here in production, it's not really imaginable anyway. The jobs here are for smelting, machining and assembling. It's a man's world here.
Nicola Lemken sticks to the principles that always worked for her father. Many tasks are accomplished through teamwork. Employees are encouraged to contribute their own ideas and make them happen. Many workers also have a stake in the company. For example, Norbert Meyer, who invested 2,000 euros of his own money.
At the end of each year, we get a share of both revenues and profits. It's a positive thing, I must say, and that's about all I have to say about it, too. It's all positive.
The offices and production facilities have all been built according to Nicola Lemken's directions. Simple, functional, nothing showy. Before joining the family company, she also had a previous life, as she calls it now.
A previous life means that I went on my own way. I studied a subject that my father agreed to, meaning business training followed by economics at university. Then I applied for jobs myself, which was important because I wanted to know I could make it on my own, and I landed at Bayer in Leverkusen. I worked in corporate accounting.
Nicola Lemken is the 7th generation to run the company. Henry and his 5-year-old sister will be groomed to take over one day. The Lemkens have always kept things within the immediate family.
When
there are more, then it gets more and more difficult, especially because the in-laws extend so far.
For now, it looks like Henry might prefer a career on stage. And to hand him a healthy business someday, his mother is already looking for new production sites, especially in China and India.